on the first day of Christmas. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As always, we're going to start this video off with a scripture. And the scripture is coming from Isaiah 7, verse 14. I'm reading from the New International Version. Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and will call him Emmanuel. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So, Merry Christmas. If you're watching this and it's Christmas, Merry Christmas. On this channel, I am doing this thing where I will be doing it every year now, where I do 5 days of Christmas. And the 5 days leading up to Christmas, a video will be posted every single day. And so this is the very first video, and in this video I will be doing a full Christmas set on my sister. So as always, you know, we start by pushing back the cuticles, and so that is what I'm doing right now. As always, you know, you want to make sure you aren't pushing too hard because you will hurt your client. Now I'm just going in with a sand bit, and I am just going to sand the nails, and this, as you guys know, removes the shine from the natural nail. So now my sister does not get long nails, and so I went in with the regular nail tips, and I just am right now, I'm fitting it onto her nails, and then I'll just apply some glue. I'll just apply some glue to the nail plate, and then I will press down with the nail tips onto her nails. Mind you guys, this was a little tricky because you see the freaking claws that I'm working with. I decided I wanted to try to see how these people on Instagram be doing with all these long nails, like for everyday life. And so, yeah. So I'm just going to do that for all her fingers and press down. Make sure you want to press down, and you want to make sure if you feel a little lifting, it's no harm in adding a little glue to the very top of the tip, and it'll drip down and fill in any space you that may have not had glue, and this avoids lifting. I will say I'm very proud of myself with this set, because usually it will take me about, the first time I started doing nails, it took me about 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours to do a full set. And then when I did my mother's, it took me about 3 hours. And honestly, when I did my sister's nails, it only took me 2.5 hours. So I am getting faster. And I think I'm getting better as well. The shape actually came out very nicely. You'll see. I didn't forget to file this time, so that was good. So now we're just going on the next hand, and you guys know I take out 2 tips. once I find the right size, because most likely the tips will fit the same on the other hand. And so it just makes for a faster process. And so now I'm just making sure that there is no lifting. And now I'm going to go in with a straight edge nail clipper, and I'm going to clip the ends, the very ends of the tips to a desired length. So I'm going to just do that with the other hand. Now I'm just measuring and making sure they are the same length. Whatever seems a little too long, you know, I go back in with the nail clipper and I cut it down to the matching length. So now I am doing a coffin shape for her. So I'm just taking my straight edge nail clipper and I am clipping the sides of the nails. Now, I've learned that to get the best shape when you're doing this is to not clip so closely to their person's actual nail. Like, where the nail tip and the natural nail meet, you don't want to clip too close to it, because when you go into file, I find that, at least for me, the part closest to the person's finger, I would say, always ends a little indented, and it just looks very disgusting to me. And so I actually was watching a Natalie Carmona video. You guys know I watch her. That's how I learned, really. She didn't clip as close, and when she filed, she didn't have that indent that I was getting. So I was like, okay, let me try. So when I did my sister's, I did that method, and I will say it was very good, and it works. So now I'm just going in with my file, and I'm just filing the sides to make that coffin shape that I love so much. And I'm going to file the sides, I'm going to file the tip, and then I'm going to file around the nails to make it look more natural, where the tip actually is on the natural nail, so you don't have that, you know, that little bump it kind of gives. So you want to file that. You want to make sure you're not filing too hard and you're not filing too close to the client's skin. I said this in my last video, and I'll say it again. You want to make sure you are listening to your clients, because they will tell you if something hurts. So now I'm going back in with the sand bit, and I'm just sanding the natural nail and the nail tip. I will say this is a Melody Susie drill. I am going to get a new one eventually, because this one is just it's acting stupid sometimes. So I am getting a new one eventually. And so now, wow, look at that, so quickly we got to the acrylic part already. So now I'm going in with my Young Nail primer, and I'm going in with this. So you want to make sure, as always, you don't put too much. I'm also using the Mia Secret acrylic. You guys know I use that acrylic. I'm using the clear, and in this video I will also be using the white acrylic as well. I decided I wanted to try using it again because, you know, my mama ain't raised no quitter. So I'm not going to let no acrylic get the best of me. So I'm also using that. And so what I'm doing here is I am cleaning the sides and making sure I'm smoothing the acrylic out. You want to make sure you're looking at the nail from different angles so you can see the spots that look a little bumpy or look like they're missing acrylic. If you just look from one side, I promise you, you won't see the little mistakes that you may make, you know. And then when you look from side to side, you can go back in with the acrylic and fill in the little gaps. So this is me. I took the white acrylic, and I think my problem was I used a little too much monomer right there, which is why it kind of looked like that. So I was attempting to do an ombre. It wasn't as good as I thought, but it ended up getting covered with nail polish anyway, so I guess it works out. That's literally what happens to me all the time. Every time I do something, it ends up working out anyway, even though I don't do it properly. But yeah, so I took the white acrylic, I took a base coat of clear acrylic, and then I took a white acrylic, and then I took another clear acrylic, and I put that on top of the white acrylic, and then I blended it out. And so now I'm just doing this whole finger with a white acrylic. And so for this finger, I'm going to be doing a clear acrylic. And so for this finger, I actually encapsulated some snowflakes. And so after I put down the first coat of the clear acrylic, I took up some snowflakes in they're a light blue color, and then I just put 2 of them on there, and I took more clear acrylic to encapsulate them. So I put the clear acrylic on top of one snowflake, smoothed it out a bit, put it on top of the other one, and then I just go over the whole finger again with some acrylic and monomer to smoothen it out. So now for the thumb, I'm just going in with clear acrylic. As always, I want to remind you to make sure you're cleaning off the sides of the nails and the tips. You want to also make sure you are making sure you clean off underneath the nail tip, because acrylic underneath there is very, very, very ugly, I promise you. So you want to make sure you do that. You want to also make sure you are wiping your brush as you go to avoid a large acrylic buildup. I also saw this trick. I was watching a video and I was reading the comments, and I don't remember who said it. If I did, I would shout out their YouTube channel, but I just don't. You want to make sure if you get acrylic onto the fingers, which I did pretty well on this set where I didn't get acrylic on the fingers, you can just have a dapping dish with acetone next to you, and you just dip your brush into the acetone and you just wipe along the sides. You can do this with the monomer also, but the acetone I found works a little better. I didn't do it in this video, but I did practice it and it actually did pretty well. So you guys know that with the monomer that I use, it's odorless. It's from Mia's Secret. It's odorless, and it requires curing, right, in a UV or LED light. So I do want to warn you guys, heat spikes may occur. And so what I found with this, the most recent nails that I did was my friend's girlfriend, and who's now my friend, I practiced this with her because I want to see if it actually works. So to avoid heat spikes, right, your client you'll cure the acrylic, right, but every 2 seconds you take it out. So it's a slower process because you're not just leaving your hand in there, but it avoids heat spikes, which become very uncomfortable. And so every 2 seconds, you can take it out. And I guess you can gradually build up from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. But after a while, it'll slowly cure so that it's not all that heat and all that intense light and UV rays and LED isn't going straight through the acrylic and onto the client's nail plate, which causes which will cause you to feel that burning sensation. And so I practiced this. She didn't have any burning, or at least she didn't tell me that her fingers was burning. And so that's my daily tip to you. If your clients experience heat spikes, to try doing it in and out 2 seconds, until it cures. And with this, if it doesn't cure completely and you go to file, there'll be like a tacky kind of layer, and all you have to do is just wipe that off with acetone once you finish filing, and you're good to go. So yeah. So I'm just doing the encapsulation process again with this nail. Also, I recently cleaned my brushes, finally. And so I would suggest you keep a dapping dish, like I said, with acetone. And so that when you're finished applying the acrylic, you can just put it in the acetone, and that'll remove any acrylic. But you want to make sure the brush is standing up, and then you just clean up the acrylic with one of your tools or something. The polish that I'm using in this video is it's a set that I got off Amazon. The polish is from Beetles. I got it off Amazon. I found the link, so I will put the link in the description box below. And it comes with a nail strengthener, an extra nail strengthener, as well as sticker snowflakes. So there's 5 colors in it. There's a dark blue, there are 2 glitters, a white and a light blue. And so I will be putting the link in the description box. So now after it's finished curing, we're going to go back in with the sand bit, and we're going to just sand those nails. You want to now these bits can be a little rough on the skin, so you want to make sure you're careful not cutting your client's cuticle area. So we're going to do that to the other hand now. This honestly is smoothing it out a little bit, at least for me. So I don't know if you can see that tacky layer on top because it wasn't completely dry. So I'm just taking acetone and a little, not a cotton ball, but like I don't know what it's called, but anyways, I'm just taking that and I'm just wiping it with acetone right on the top of the nails, and that'll remove that tacky layer. So now I'm going in with a skinnier bit, and this is me just cleaning up the cuticle area, the sides of the nails closest to the cuticles, and just running over the whole nail once. And this will give it a nice clean look. I do want to say I created a new Instagram specifically for my nails, right? And for this YouTube channel. The Instagram is at JSTHVE Faith. So it's JSTHVEFAITH on Instagram. And yeah, so make sure you guys go follow me. The polls will now be taking place on that Instagram page instead of my personal Instagram page. You can still follow me at my personal Instagram page. It is still posted on my channel and under the videos. So now I'm just going in with a file to clean up the sides and the end of the nail, just to make sure that it keeps the shape after acrylic application. I did just recently buy new nail files. It was 180 grit, and I think I got 100 grit as well off of Amazon. Y'all know, child, my parents got Amazon Prime, so I might as well use it, right? So yeah, everything I use I get off Amazon, not gonna lie. So we're just gonna file and make sure it's nice and sharp and looking cute, y'all. I do have a question for anyone who lives in the New York area. If you know anybody who offers classes for nails and provides certificates, offers certificates, and at the completion of the class, please leave them down below or leave their Instagram. Or you can comment it directly on my Instagram page or DM me their page, and I will look into it. They have to be in the New York area. Y'all know I am from Queens, okay? Like, please do not be sending me nobody in California. Like, I'm begging y'all. But if you know anyone, plug them, because I'm looking for one who offers certificates. Okay? Thank you. Love y'all in advance. So now I'm going back in with this drill, and I'm just going to go underneath the nail to make sure I have a nice skinny underneath. I don't like that. I don't like it when it's like thick and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to do that for all the nails. Child, I never realized my hands look so ashy. So just a reminder that every day up until Christmas, and maybe even on Christmas, I will be posting a video, and I'm starting that from now and for the future years. So every day up until Christmas, a video will be posted, but only within the last week. So now I'm going in with my buffer, and I'm going to buff the nails and make sure it's nice and smooth. This glitter I also got off of Amazon, so I will be posting the link below. I'm using a white glitter. So now I'm going in with my Beetles base coat, and we're going to do that for all of these nails and cure it, and then go in with the polish. This was a very simple set, but it's very cute, very cute. Just look at that white acrylic application, y'all. Like, I did good. Like, it don't even need no white polish, nothing. Like, I did good. But for the sake of the video, we're gonna use the polish, okay? Child, look how ashy my hands look. So we're just gonna cure and then apply the base coat to the next hand. So now we're going in with the white polish from that nail set, the kit that I got off of Amazon. And we're going in with that white polish. I used every single color in that kit. So yeah, that's the color 474. You can see it right there. It's white. And I put that on one of the fingers. And so now I'm going to pour some glitter. Like I said, I will leave the link down below for the glitter that I used. And I just made sure that I got it on all sides of the polish. And I applied it before we dried that polish so that it would stick and stay there. So now I'm going to go in with the dark blue. It's a very rich blue. Honestly, maybe it's royal blue. Child, I don't know the colors, but it's blue. And I'm going in with that. I'm just going to clean off the cuticle area. That is the color 471. Now we're going to go in with this glitter. It's the bluish glitter that we're going in over the pinky. And now we're going to go in over the nail with the snowflakes. We're going to go in with a silverish glitter. It didn't cover, like you could still see the snowflakes through the glitter. So that was good. Now we're going to go in with this lighter blue and cover the thumbnail with this polish. So now we're going to repeat those steps for the next hand. So now I'm just taking this little brush and I'm just cleaning off the excess glitter that may have gotten onto the finger. And so, I really don't know what I was doing here. Oh, I was trying to draw a heart. And I don't think I ended up liking it, so I just wiped it off. Yeah, y'all know I'm good for that. I was trying to draw a heart, didn't like it, because I was probably going to put glitter on it. And so, yeah, y'all. I just decided maybe I'm just going to go in with a gem. And so I just got my glue and applied a gem. One single gem. So now I'm just gonna try to clean and apply another coat. I don't know why I didn't do this before I put the gem, but hey, it got done. And so now we're gonna clean it off again. The glitter nail, we're gonna clean that off again. And then apply the second coat of that dark blue and then add the gem. So now we're just applying second coats now. Sorry, I am out of frame. I didn't even realize. I'm so sorry. So we're just applying second coats now. Cleaning off the cuticle area to make sure it has the cleanest look. And we're going to apply second coats on the next hand. And then after those cure, we're going to do the top coat and then the cuticle oil. So now we're going in with the top coat from Beetles as well. So I had added a top coat, right, to the glitter. When I did that, the glitter was not glittering anymore. And so I added, when I realized it was already after I cured it, so I had to add another thing of top coat, and then I just went in with some more glitter to make sure that it was glittering. Okay? Period. I don't know what, I don't know. It just, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. But I didn't, when I realized it, I don't think I put it on the other finger. And so that was good on my part. It wasn't too much extra work that I ended up doing. So I'm just gonna, for this hand, do the top coat again. I think I like genuinely forgot to even do the top coat, which is the reason why I didn't do it. Yeah, this is me realizing it's not glittery anymore, and it's just, oh, nah, baby, that ain't gonna work. Like, it's not gonna work. So because it was dry, I had to add a little bit of top coat and put some more glitter. So now we're going in with the cuticle oil. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. That is the end of this video. I will, as always, leave the links down below. Make sure you follow me on all social media. And I love you guys. Happy holidays.